They're saying, so what if we call you nonce in the middle, they're saying, with their loudspeaker or whatever it is. I've been called every word you could think of, they've called me every sort of thing you could think of, actually. Virtually every single sort of thing you could possibly think of. They've called me those things multiple different times. Total of thousands of lies or defamations, whatever it is. I've been a victim of crimes since I was 4, but no relatives ever done any crimes against me. But I've been harmed all different loads of different parts of my life. And nobody gave me any sort of legal redress. It's like being worth nothing. It's the same as not existing or being worth nothing. And they say that the law is there for people to use, but in reality, only a few people get anywhere with it, really. I've been so badly damaged by crime in my whole lifetime. Really badly damaged. There's somebody talking again on distance sound. said something about someone's not going to make love with someone, they said. Well, they wouldn't come near me with a basketball, they never did. But I wouldn't want to catch any germs anyway. They always pretend people have done things wrong. They used to say it about my dad and my mum before they died as well as after they died. And then when my mum died, they were saying they thought my dad done it. Then they said they thought I'd done it. Then when my dad died, they said that I'd done it to both of them. That's an example of the lies they tell. People think it's not what they want to watch when they see someone who's got a disability. They sort of say all sorts of insulting comments. Some of them I'm aware of, and I suppose some of them I might not be aware of. But, I'm the same as anyone else as far as talking is concerned. I might have disability, but if I want to speak on here, I will. The people that do and say things, they're all anonymous. They talk from under a brick. Like, I don't know if they call it, don't know what they call it, but they're dishonest people most of the time. And then occasionally they're kind, but that's just to prime you into sort of thinking that they're not bad. But then they're back to their old tricks eventually all over again, like they usually are. They've never been my friends. None of them ever were. Not the people that are doing wrong. Never been my friends. That goes for anyone else who ever has done things that were the wrong things to have done. Because you weren't the people that I'm talking about were never any friends of mine. I don't even know who they are right now. But my experience of life is that you get trodden on and you don't get any sort of assistance from any law to um, compensate for anything at all, because I never did whatsoever. Even if anyone had ever got arrested, they never told me about it. It's all about the workers and how they can make a living. That's all it's about, really. Like, sometimes you hear about in history where they used to not tell people who had disabilities because they called those people feeble-minded in the history books. Well, that's how they refer, I suppose, to people with mental health problems. So you think they're not capable of being told anything. They don't. They never tell you anything that's accurate. It's always either entirely rubbish or partly rubbish. They don't tell you much details about anything really. They're disreputable. I posted something online the other day, but I might have deleted it now, about I was on a bus and I think it was yesterday. I was on a bus and I was feeling jittery, nervous feeling for no reason. I don't know what it was. Just a bit like a sort of nervousness feeling. And it lasted about more than 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden it stopped. And then I didn't feel jittery again. Don't know why that is.